And then, of course, the other game between the Rams and Niners, it's interesting. Is an interesting stat is, and a lot of people have kind of mentioned this already, but Sean McVay is yet to beat Kyle Shanahan. And if he ends up beating him here, that would, of course, be this is the most important game they've ever played against each other. But do you think Sean McVay can find Kyle Shanahan in the championship game?
And it's weird because the two are very, very great friends, and they learned their offense from Kyle's dad during their time in Washington, and then also under, I want to say, Gary Kubiak in the Texans. That's just a bit of history between the two. They're extremely close friends. I don't think so. I'm going to go the Niners again. And again, football is a game of matchups, and there's a reason why San Fran has their number. The very first thing is this is not going to be a home game for the Rams. No matter what the NFL will try to do, no matter what SoFi will try to do, there are no such things as a Los Angeles Rams fan. The market is just too saturated for that. Mm-hmm. So what's going to happen? San Francisco 49ers are just going to buy up all the tickets, and it will feel like a 49er home game. That's one. And two, when you look at the strengths and weaknesses of both teams, LA, their defense, the strength of their defense in terms of they want to get after the passer with Aaron Donald, with Von Miller, with Leonard Floyd. San Francisco 49ers do not want to pass the football. They want to run. That is not a secret. Mm-hmm. They will bludgeon you to death on the run. And if there is a slight weakness on that Rams defense, it is the inability to stop the run. And that's what they're going to do. On the flip side now, the 49ers do have kind of a leaky secondary. Like, it's not the greatest. And no team, I think, plays more 3 wide receiver sets than those same Los Angeles Rams. The difference is, and you saw it against Green Bay in the divisional round, San Fran is prepared to drop so many people in the secondary and only rush 4. And they can do that because Nick Bosa and that front 4, they are so great. I think Nick Bosa is going to live in that backfield. The only way Rams, I think, can make this competitive is if they get back to their running game, hand off to Cam Akers, Sony Michel, and slow down that dominant front 4. But the matchups tell me once again this is going to be 7 straight wins for the 49ers over the Rams.
Yeah, and you just mentioned the Niners. Of course, there's a lot of Niners, and there's a lot of Raiders fans in California too. And that's kind of a problem when the Rams and Chargers moved back, where they still had a lot. I think there was a lot of Rams fans back in like the 80s, right? And then eventually when they moved to St. Louis, they kind of got mad about that. And I think if you combine the Rams and Chargers fans, there's probably more Niners fans than Rams and Chargers fans combined. So that's going to be kind of a problem with the Rams. But I feel like the Rams finally get over the hump here. I just think with the Rams, how good they are with Cooper Kupp. Odell Beckham's been playing great right now. He's a free agent, I think, after this season. So it'll be interesting to see if he returns or how big a contract teams want to give him. But I just think the Rams are going to finally break through the Niners. And I don't know. I feel like I got more trust in Stafford than anything. And I don't know if I really trust Jimmy Garoppolo, but yet he could make his second Super Bowl, which is crazy. This is probably his last game with the Niners, or if they lose or if they win, of course, they'll still have the Super Bowl. But I just like the Rams here just because I think it's just because they have so much firepower, and I think they can finally get over the hump. I don't know what the score will be. I'll say it'll probably be low scoring, or not low scoring, but not like super high scoring. So I could see like a 31-27 or maybe a 27-24 game.